For the hinge with slider, you're gonna use a thing just like this that has a little bit of slickness on one side, has the grip on the other side. This way it can move well on turf. If you don't have access to this, you can use a couple different options. If you're on something like tile, let's just say you're at home on a wood floor or tile, you could even use something like a towel. So at the field, this is gonna be one of the better options if you have access to turf. Preferably this is done on the mound, but it could also be done on flat ground if necessary and you can't perform it on the mound. So what you're going to do, you're gonna put your lead leg or your lead foot on top of the slider. You're gonna get against the rubber like you normally would if you're pitching. And essentially all we're doing is skipping the leg lift part. We're just gonna slowly slide towards home. And as we're doing that, we're gonna gradually sink into our back leg, just like we're pitching. Once we reach our limit, take a step forward, come back to the top. It's really important that we're not just leaning back and reaching forward like this. We also don't wanna be sliding forward like this. Have the weight sink into that back side while your center of mass and your head is still moving towards home. Think about keeping your head in line with your belly button while doing this. Look like this once again. Slow, nice and slow, gaining ground. Once I reach my limit, okay, now I come forward. Also think about not trying to bow the knee out, but also not bowing the knee in, or crashing the knee in, I should say. Think about just keeping that knee and ankle and hip in line as I'm gaining ground. So you can see I'm not trying to keep the knee over the rubber, and I'm also not trying to let it crash. Try to stay stacked as you can while moving down the mound. You should feel some tension on the inside of your leg and hip, and as well as your glute. So I'm here, gradually sliding down, sliding down, sliding down, reach my limit, come back up. So this one should give you a good feeling, a good primer of sitting into that hip and feeling yourself gradually going down with the slope of the mound.